I need a haircut.
Man, me and you both. Welcome back to Kingdom Cast. This is your host, Good Luck Chuck. We back at it with another episode. It's Donkey Week Part 2. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share all your social media platforms. When you hit the notification bell, click select all to receive all of your notifications. So yeah, we got Denver again. We just played them not so long ago. Beat them in Denver. Game got a little interesting, but the dub is all that matters. This week, hopefully we don't get complacent. Especially with all the stuff that's going on their end. But before we get into all that, introduce the panel here. My guy Country's on the top right. My
What
homegirl
up,
Kylie's
Tom?
on the bottom right. My homeboy Boogie's on the bottom left. So yeah, man. Let's get down to business, man. How's everybody's week going? And y'all got anything going on for New Year's?
No, I got to work the
No.
game, and then some good food, and stand out of the way of that midnight run. Hey, stop shooting in the air, man. Chill out with that, bro. Don't do that. Let's not do that this year.
Word of that.
I know it's tradition or since the old days, but let's chill out on that one this year.
Bullets too expensive, man.
Man, and
Yeah,
dangerous. Too expensive and dangerous.
right. And what goes up must come down. So
Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a New Year's person. I'm gonna be real chill. Me and the husband and maybe a friend or two. Bring it in. And then the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
I'll probably do most of my drinking then.
I'm gonna be trying to stay up till midnight. Hopefully, I can make it, man.
Washed.
Yeah,
Nobody in my house make it to midnight but me, bro. I hate it. I gotta wake people up and tell them Happy New Year. They be like, ooh.
I'm about to say, Bug. You about to say, Bug? Why don't you just hop on the Xbox or PS5 and stream a bit?
yeah,
That'll help you stay up.
yeah. I might do that till midnight. I'm gonna be
Yeah,
turned
y'all
up, though.
check
I ain't
Boogie
going
out
nowhere.
on Twitch, man. Get them Twitch numbers up.
It was a 2 Boogie 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, check him out, y'all.
Watch his kids beat him in every game he got.
Yeah, for real though.
Oh no.
Speaking of that, did you and B Sean ever get that Mad match cracking, or was y'all faking on that?
Nah, I ain't played them on Madden yet, man. We're gonna have to get it going on the stream. I ain't played no Madden in a minute, but no, I ain't played
Okay, okay. But yeah, speaking of games and whatnot, we got I'm gonna announce the Fantasy Football League real quick. Sport Voice and other guy, D. Lars Derek, aka Chiefs Gucci 15 on Twitter. They got their championship game underway. So they'll be playing for the $100 gift card prize from our friends at Homage. Shout out to them. Run up gets $50. And then we got a third place game with a D-Mac and DJ gifts for the $25 gift card. So shout out to everybody who participated this year. And good luck to everybody this week. So
Everybody, including you.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Started.
Yeah, let's get this thing going, man. All right, so the latest update we have here with Mecole Hardman. I saw Andy Reid early in the week. He basically leaning towards Mecole playing this week. Basically, nothing's for certain. I know Mecole's been battling was it an abdomen injury or whatnot. He's been out for the past few weeks in regards to that. We haven't really needed him, even though our red zone offense was not been the same since then. But hopefully we'll have him back this week just to him get his feet wet. Get the reps with all the guys in there and just be ready for the playoffs that way. So I mean, do you guys think Mecole gonna get out there this week?
I would prefer him get some reps in, get his legs back under him. He had an ab issue, and then he was sick or something. So he lost weight and all that stuff. So just try to get him as close to 100% as you can. He should be well rested, but Is he in football shape? Is he ready to do some runs? So get him some reps for the next 2 games. Is Kylie frozen or is she just okay? Kylie
Yeah,
is frozen.
yeah, she definitely froze up.
She is standing perfect. Yeah, get him some reps in, get him back on the field, get him comfortable, and then go from there. So yeah, definitely want him back for these last 2 games.
My bad. I think I got
No,
Country's Wi-Fi. I don't know what's happening tonight.
dirty.
Coach, you're still catching those strays about
Just
there.
for no reason at all. Just
I was like, oh, this is exciting. Now I can blame Country's Wi-Fi. But really, my bad. Sorry.
no, you good.
But yeah,
What do you think about Mecole?
So have they activated him off IR? I missed that. I got kicked out.
No.
Not yet. So
Not yet.
I would like to have him back. I think it's important to get him back in and get some reps with the other guys before going right into the playoffs. I think if they do bring him up from IR, I think he's going to get just a few snaps. It's not going to be anything crazy, but I definitely think we miss him in the red zone. So really psyched to have him back when he's ready to be back.
yep. It's on you, Bug.
Yeah, I think. What's the question exactly? I'm sorry. I know you was talking about Mecole, but what's the question exactly?
Yeah, we was thinking. Yeah, I was asking, do you guys think McColl's gonna actually suit up this week?
He didn't practice today, right?
He wasn't available during the media session, so I don't know if that means he practiced after that or he just wasn't there during that portion of it.
Yeah. I know earlier in the week, Andy Reid said that
Now my guy Boog no get froze, man.
Everybody got the internet
Everybody got the
today.
country's internet. Everybody got country's internet tonight, man. Oh man.
Nah, he's been trending towards playing the last 2 weeks, right?
Yeah, he's been trending, just that the coaches ain't pulled the trigger yet. But I definitely would like to have him back this week just to get some reps in. But Boog, you back. Finish what you were saying, man.
Yeah, I don't know what happened with that. But I don't know though. Andy Reid said he was gonna play, so I would think he was playing. Hopefully, maybe they just didn't have him practicing with the media portion. But I wouldn't have high expectations for him first game back anyway. We seen what Andy Reid did with like Juju, what he did with Tony. We shouldn't expect anything different but a couple snaps anyway, if he did play. But I'm cool with him playing, or even if he don't play, we still got that Raiders week, which is like a bye week. Don't rush him back. I know we want him playing and we want him going 100% when he's back, but don't rush him back. We still got the Raiders next week. So.
Yep.
Yeah, I purely just want to get his legs underneath him. That's so if that's running around 50, if that's 15 to 20 snaps, I'm cool with that. And then maybe you ramp it up versus the Raiders. Do you think it's dangerous because neither one of them have anything to play for at this point? I mean, Denver just fired their coach. Clearly, there's going to be a lot of changes in Denver, and the Raiders just benched Derek Carr. Essentially benched Derek Carr and sent him home. They even sent him home for like 2 weeks. Like, Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying? So both of those teams really have nothing to play for except to spoil us.
I think the Broncos have something to play for just to prove something because now they're like, well, our coach is gone. Let's prove that we can still be a team. Like, it's all over the media how much they're not getting along and the fighting. And it's like, maybe they got something to prove this week. I don't know. I think it's a little, I don't know. I don't want us to get like trapped into thinking it's going to be an easy game just because it's a different coach.
No, it's not going to be easy. I seen Jerry Jeudy defending Russell Wilson today. Y'all see that tweet?
Yeah, I saw that.
What did he say?
Dude was saying that Russell Wilson has his own parking spot and he has an office at the stadium, which is like, what does that mean?
Them leaks is crazy right now, man.
Yeah,
When
they're
you
really trying
trash,
to
boy,
destroy
you get
Russ.
them leaks from everywhere.
The parking spot, I'm sure Patrick Mahomes has a parking spot at Arrowhead that everybody knows that's Pat's spot.
I mean, don't all the stars in the league have their own?
Yeah, that's what they have a personal
Okay.
parking lot. they do have a personal parking lot, so I don't get what the issue is.
Don't it sound like it's still fitting into that narrative of Russell Wilson, like when they were saying his teammates didn't even have his number, they couldn't contact him? Don't you think it's kind of strengthening that narrative?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. It's putting credence on that. You know what I'm saying? But like Chris just said, he waited till week 17. Like, we haven't heard this, that Russ is an inspiration. He motivates me. He's a hard worker. We haven't heard this for 17 weeks.
AKA next year probably gonna be a contract year. Throw me the ball.
Yeah. There is that. There's definitely that.
Right.
That's what I'm saying is like people think that someone new is going to change or fix Russ. And I'm not saying like from a play standpoint, he's probably going to play a little better, maybe. But from a leadership perspective, from a teammate perspective, like those are the things that need to change.
I agree.
100%. I just don't know if you can fix that.
Okay. I was about to say the same thing. I was about to say it's kind of a little too late for that. I think.
Well, yeah.
That part.
That is a little.
I just don't think you can fix it.
That is a little spooky, Queen. You said he got an office near the front office.
Right. Yeah, when you put it like that, that is a little like, what? Why aren't you in the locker room with your team? You know what I'm saying?
I'll be down there in a minute.
Yeah, it make it seem that make it seem like he got some stake in the team, man.
Yeah, it's like Denver's young too. So is he too old, or is he just that guy? Because this, like Boogie said, this leads to what Sherman and Marshawn Lynch was saying, that he's not involved in the team.
You said it's like he got a stake in the team, Chuck. He do for damn near $200 million.
Yeah, I'll talk about the ownership part. That's what I'm talking about. All right, no,
look, give him 5% and let him retire, because he already got 5% of the team. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that when you put it like that you got an office upstairs, that is kind of crazy.
Yeah, because like, I mean, I ain't never heard. Because I mean, I know Tom Brady was about to have something similar to that nature with the Dolphins before they got busted for tampering and all that and whatnot. Because it was gonna be a package with him and Sean Payton, and I guess Tom Brady's gonna have some stake with the team. So, yeah, it's pretty wild.
Yeah, but we never heard about Tom Brady having a separate office.
Right. You never heard that part.
Building, you know.
Dang, y'all folks looking for a Hefe?
Don't do this.
We're looking for Hefe though. I am, man. Come on, Hefe.
Hefe, please.
I'm looking for Hefe, man.
Yeah, he was just talking to me on Twitter the other day. But
okay, we check all the credit unions.
But I know Jerry Jeudy continued on this rant. He's saying, if you don't know someone personally, don't speak on a 100. But we all know it's because we losing. As soon as we start winning, all that extra shit is out the window. But that's the lame ass world we live in. Just tired of the media trying to portray something that's not. Got the whole world fooled. And that was it.
Yeah, you got to win to talk like that, Jerry. I'm sorry, bro.
They always kill me when they like everybody saying something because we lose, and they're like, "What we supposed to say, bro?"
Right.
Ass, bro.
Who likes losing?
Right. Because who knew? We didn't know Russell Wilson was like standoffish and aloof.
Kylie high as fuck on here. Oh, okay.
Oh, Kylie internet is.
Hey, you should have seen it. They had, man, you look higher than me, man.
Kylie.
Yeah, you missed it. It froze up.
Kylie internet want the curls back. It was like, I ain't feeling it.
No, it doesn't know how to handle it.
Nah, but that is kind of crazy, bro. That you separated from the team, and you're new to the team. Like, You could at least wait until next year to get your special office upstairs.
Right.
But you think it's a? Do you think he's too old for the team? They do got a young team.
I mean, well, I mean, you gotta have some veterans on the team, but the way things have been going for Russ, man. I mean, like you guys mentioned, I mean, he may just be the wrong veteran to have around, but we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens with the hiring process as far as like the new coaching staff, because I know they pretty much cleaning house as far as the coaching staff. I know they fired like some more people on that coaching staff.
They cut some players too.
Yeah, so
this is where they went wrong though. They were all in on Aaron Rodgers, and then when Aaron Rodgers didn't come, they just didn't really have a backup plan, so they just scrambled and got Russell Wilson, and then they gave him this big old contract. Like if they would have just everything was cool until they gave him that contract.
You had to do that, man. You got to roll the dice, man.
But they didn't need to give him the contract. He was under contract for 2 years.
A franchise quarterback, you're not getting rid of a franchise quarterback and trading for him if they're not signing long term. Because you're giving up too many assets. You see how many first round picks they gave up? That's why it's bad now, because they gave up their whole future.
Yeah.
But they're not giving that up if he's not signing long term. You're not doing that.
And that's why I said we was talking about EB.
Yeah,
I'm like, I wouldn't want EB to take that job. All the work that EB put in, don't take that job, bro. You got a bad quarterback. You got fighting on the team. You don't have no picks for the future. Are you going to get a whole season to even try to fix the team? Because Nathaniel Hackett didn't get 14 games.
Yeah, first off, I don't think he's going to get hired in Denver. I'm just going to put that out there right now.
Denver wouldn't even be on my list.
No, he didn't wait too long. At this point, if he's not gonna get a coaching job where he can pick his quarterback or he's in love with the quarterback, it's pointless, bro. Like he might as well go to college football if that's the case. Like if he's gonna go somewhere and he's gonna get Ryan Tannehill or some shit like that, it's no point. Either stay an O coordinator with Reed or go to college. Like it's not worth taking no job like that now, bro.
Chris, I'm sorry, man. I disagree, bro. I disagree, bro. Like, if you take Denver and you don't perform, it's over. You're never gonna get another job. Nathaniel Hackett's never gonna get another job as a head coach.
I'm not gonna say that, man. Football different.
Football is different.
Remember, Brian Dable was our offensive coordinator. He was horrible. Nobody like Brian Dable here.
Yeah, and but looking back on it, man, I don't know if he grew as like a coach, or was it that we didn't have the quarterback to carry that type of system. But I think Dable might have grew as a coach, since then, because after he left Buffalo, after what he did with Josh Allen. And what he's doing with Daniel Jones is remarkable. It's remarkable that the Giants are even in the playoff hunt right now.
Hell yeah. Coach of the year. Coach of the year.
Yeah, because they ain't got no receivers, dog. Like, they have all kinds of injuries and everything. And they still in the playoff hunt.
Yeah.
So put it like this. Arizona, Indy.
I'll take Arizona.
Denver.
I'll take Arizona.
Who else going to need a coach this year?
Arizona, hell no. I don't want to go here.
I would take Arizona over Denver.
I would take Arizona, period, with that.
Yeah, I'll say that.
I would definitely take Arizona over Denver.
Yeah, Kylie froze up on us again.
Am I here? Is this real life?
There you go.
You hear. Yeah, you hear.
I have a simulation.
What job would seem more attractive to you as a potential head coach?
Name them teams again.
What were the teams?
Let's say Arizona.
Denver, Indianapolis.
Oh, good job, D-man. Panthers.
I definitely would take that Panthers.
I was just gonna say the same thing. I would probably take the Panthers. I don't want to be attached. I don't want to be attached to Kyler Murray. Like I don't want to go to Arizona. He's just not if they're keeping him. I'm definitely not going to Denver. and the Colts is just a straight up shit show. So I'm gonna say Panthers.
Colts got some potential though, but yeah, you might be right.
I mean, people
They got
say
an
it's
easy. They got an easier division.
yeah, people say it's Kyler Murray, but man, it's more Cliff Kingsbury, man. I'm sorry, I just don't think Kyler is this dude that's selfish like that. That's just me personally, man.
I don't think Kyler is all that, but with Eric Bieniemy, I definitely would like to see that. I think that could be. He scored already. We just need him to. I think Bieniemy would be good holding him accountable, man.
I forgot about the Texans. Texans too.
Man, Texas missed their opportunity. Texas missed their opportunity. They should have hired him in the first place.
But you got the first round. You got the first pick immediately.
So that organization is a mess, dog.
Yeah, that organization is.
It is. So
it's my bad. It's trash. It's not a mess. It's just trash.
So Carolina is probably the most attractive job right now.
Yeah,
I think so. Yeah,
I mean Carolina. You got a defense. You got skilled players. Oh, well, I mean that is facts for Kyler, but like I think with Carolina, they got a few skilled players. I mean they got Deontay Foreman, you got Hubbard, you got DJ Moore there still, and their defense is solid. They pretty young too, so
and they got a top 10 pick
picks.
too, right?
Yeah,
they got a top 10 pick too, right?
For McCaffrey.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
So they got a lot of picks. So, who else? What other job is available? I know a lot of people looking at Doug Peterson like, dang, we should have called him up because what he's doing in Jacksonville right now, he changed that. They're gonna be a force in a couple of years, I think, if they keep progressing where they're going.
Yeah, I think
people kicking themselves in the ass for that one.
I think we covered all the teams though, as far as coaching vacancies. So I think we covered all the teams. That's probably gonna.
Oh, the Chargers
coaches.
No.
Well, it kind of depends now. It kind of depends now. If Staley wins his first playoff game, then they may just stick with him.
They made the playoffs. They're not getting rid of him, bro.
Unless but if Sean Payton come calling.
Unless he comes calling, I don't even think they entertain nothing else, bro.
Right. And Sean Payton, as we speak, he is already building his coaching staff. So he's going to get hired somewhere this offseason. But anyway, let's go ahead and segue here, man. Let's go ahead and address the elephant in the room, which New Heights put out there. Shout out to New Heights, Nate podcast. Travis Kelce, he confirmed what I think all of us in the room already knew a while back, because as everyone knows, when the Chiefs lose, Airbnb gets blamed the most. Travis Kelce went on there and confirmed that, Andy Reid is the guy that calls the plays. And an example of that is like Travis Kelce mentioned, like, when he needs to come out the game, he'll come out the game. And then Andy would be like, what the heck are you doing? This is your play. So, like, the next play, it would be for Travis, but Travis, like, would need a breather and stuff. So, he confirmed everything that I've been saying as far as the play calling. Like, EB is still a part of the game planning and stuff. He still has his input, but at the end of the day, everything goes to Andy Reid, like we've been saying. And it's quite funny because back in January, like when we was in the playoffs, Travis Kelce was saying that he's always in coach's ear, but at the end of the day, he's got 51%. So 51% meaning it's 51% Andy Reid. But from this clip, it seemed like it's a lot more than 51%. So, I mean, what do you guys think about what Travis said, and which he confirmed Andy Reid is the guy still?
Duh.
Right.
What?
Man.
Yeah.
Of course.
I thought it was interesting because his brother, Jason, was like, the head coaches don't typically call the plays. And Travis is like, well, Andy calls the plays. Like, so then it kind of got, I don't know. It was like, I think Jason Kelce felt like he was a little like caught off guard that Andy was still calling the plays. So that also makes me wonder, like, why isn't EB calling the plays? Like, what Is it just a control thing with Andy? Is it that EB's not able to call the plays? Like, I don't know. That kind of caught me.
Collie, but is Jason really surprised that Andy Reid called the plays now? Come on.
Well, you think he's like putting one on?
I mean, he drafted him. He was doing
Yeah,
the same thing
I
in
know.
Philly. Like, come on.
I don't know. He just was very surprised. So I thought it was weird.
What do you consider calling the plays? I think that Andy Reid puts the game plan together. He's got all the plays. I think EB just relays the plays in the Pats helmet. That's what he does.
Yeah, and like offense coordinators, like they usually control the offense. Like they usually in charge of the game plan for the offense throughout the week. But in certain instances, like this one with Andy Reid, sometimes the head coach is in control of the offense anyway. So, I mean, besides Andy Reid, I think there's probably like another team that's similar to that as far as like being in full control of the play calling, as far as like the head coach. But like I said, I'm glad Travis confirmed everything that I already knew, and people just need to shut up about EB and just blaming him all the time when things don't go right. Yeah, I mean, and sometimes I think Andy Reid overrules like the running plays too in certain situations.
Right. And then sometimes Pat overrules. I want to go for it, coach. I think that happens too.
Mm-hmm.
It probably varies. Everybody probably got insight on it. I know when they doing a game plan over the week, EB, Nagy, Dave told Andy Reid, all of them probably get together and they go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not one guy. I mean, but it is one guy. If that makes it's everybody, but it's at the end it's always Andy. The buck stops at Andy.
And no, that don't hurt the enemies. I mean, everybody. You think they interviewing him and they lying, saying that he's doing it in the game? Like, other coaches know too, man. They just don't want to hire Eric Bieniemy for something else. Maybe he don't interview well. Maybe other reasons. I don't know.
That interviewing well is BS to me. I still think it's BS, but you know, it is what it is.
It can't be because of being a coordinator. He done did everything that Peterson and Nagy and everybody else did and better. So, as a coordinator, so it got to be. I don't know what's the difference.
Yeah, this should be it.
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, like you know, EB wants his own staff, and the league's not letting him get it. That's my thing. But at the end of the day, man, like I've always said, man, I mean, just from watching the game, you could tell it's Andy Reid's fingerprints all over it. Because like with some of the decision making at times that will drive you nuts, it's Andy Reid, and I don't get where people was getting EB from as far as some of the decision making.
Because he calls in the plays. You see him with the sheet calling in, but he's not calling the play. He's calling in the play. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you think that's play calling, then I mean you're wrong. But I guess if that makes him confused. Like we see him with the screen and the paper, and you see him on the sideline like this, and he's talking. You think maybe you think he's calling the play, but it's definitely Andy Reid's plays. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
Yeah, so EB is basically Andy Reid's shield. That's the conclusion.
Cool. And before it was Matt Nagy. Before that, it was Doug Peterson.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I think a game like these next two games, he could let EB flow. I could see him doing that.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see what happens though, man. But I do want to say because I know we mentioned the faders early on. Yes, I'm calling them the faders. But yeah, man. We mentioned earlier that Derek Carr got benched and it's Jarrett Stidham from here on out. And it's funny to me because wasn't the AFC West supposed to be competitive this year? Man. Like we broke the entire damn division this year, man. It's hilarious.
I'm
So
gonna miss
like,
you, Derek.
yeah, I mean, I think with this move, I think Derek Carr is done because at next year they can opt out. I think they can opt out after this season, and I think it's only like a $5 million cap hit. They
Oh,
cover.
he's done. He's done.
So,
He's not
so yeah,
He's not gonna be a Raider anymore. That's over.
yeah. And then I'm all of a sudden I'm hearing these rumors about Tom Brady possibly being a Raider, and I'm not gonna rule that out because if you remember when Gronk got interviewed during like a UFC match, Dana White interviewed him, and Gronk revealed to the world that Tom Brady was considering going to Vegas. Like he was looking for houses and everything, and things just fell through before he decided to sign with Tampa. So
I could see it. It's Josh McDaniel.
right,
Gronk come out of retirement. You got Tom Brady. You keep Devontae Adams.
mm-hmm.
Carr don't cost nothing. He's $5 million on the cap. So that's not, that ain't going nowhere. So Tom at 46 though.
Hey, man. I mean, it's kind of a money move. You know what I mean? Like, if the Raiders want to make it happen, they can make it happen. I mean, with Tom Brady, if Tom Brady still wants to play, the Raiders they can sell out that stadium every week just because he's
tell
there.
you what, they not flexing those games.
Nah, hell no.
Both of them prompts.
Right.
Sunday or Monday night. Like those are both prime time standalone games for real. So
easily
Lamar with the Raiders would be nice. I don't want that. I'd rather take Brady than Lamar with the Raiders.
Yeah, Lamar would be a problem on the Raiders.
Lamar going to Miami, man. That seems like a far gone conclusion, to be honest with you. Especially if they don't knock Tua out for the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying, or forever.
Right. And and do you think that somebody mentioned I think Joe Delaney on here, not the real Joe Delaney, but the guy who has Joe Delaney in his name, Kareem. Kareem added me on Twitter the other day saying that you can see the Raiders drafting Will Levis and he'll be the future quarterback of the Raiders. That would be funny as heck, dog. Like if they do that, man, that franchise is gonna be even more poverty for like the next 5 years at least, man.
What would you do? Would you pursue Tom Brady or would you go after a quarterback?
I mean, I would entertain it. I mean, it's not like Tom Brady ain't got no game no more. I think this year at Tampa Bay, they ain't got the trenches on both sides of the ball. Like they trenches been terrible. Tom Brady just now getting his center back. So we gotta see how that go.
That's a temporary. It's such a temporary fix for me though.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I think this is. I mean, not only you gonna try to contend for the division, you also get Brady to sell tickets and merchandise.
And they need it because they ain't got no cash.
Right.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Do y'all think the Raiders organization was wrong with how they treated Carr?
Carr been there long enough, and like, it's not like they ain't never give him opportunity or anything. He's been there for a while now, So it's ran its course, man. Like I think Carr has peaked as a player.
But do you think he deserved how they did him? Like sending him home and all that. Do you think that was wrong?
I don't know about sending them home. Just flat out sending them home like that. But who knows, man? Who knows how Derek Carr took it, man? Personally,
it do kind of feel disrespectful.
Yeah,
because I mean he done put in work. He hasn't lived up to what he's supposed to be, but he did put in work. You know what I'm saying? Like
he's been there so long, even though he ain't won nothing.
Yeah.
Not a PT Cruiser. Not a PT Cruiser, man.
You made it sound bad, but I mean you're right.
That's
though.
Crazy.
No, because I'm saying I'm trying to think of another quarterback that went through that. Like, I'm trying to think, man.
Effectively, just been benched. Not only benched, but asked to leave the team.
I know.
They didn't ask him. They didn't ask him, right?
I think he.
I know.
You know he.
I
Kevin,
know.
you know he cried.
Yeah,
Kevin, you know he cried.
that eyeliner, dog. That
You know he
eyeliner streaming
cried,
down
bro.
his face, dog. Oh man.
I'm with Joe. I think come on, bro. It's 2 games. Let him finish the game out. Or to steal a theory from my boy Kyle Henning, shout out to Kingdom Says podcast. He said they don't want to get him hurt because they got to pay an injury guarantee if he gets hurt for like $40 million. So that's the only possible explanation. But yeah, it's still, hey, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like in 20 years, when Pat want to walk away, you're not gonna send him a. You know what I'm saying? Like,
They
Nah.
not on the same level, and also
yeah,
Right,
they're not on the
right.
same level either.
Derek Carr this year lead the league in interceptions too. So it ain't like he's just
Yikes.
playing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a big yikes right there.
Yeah.
But I know Marcus Mariota got sent home not so long ago, but I think Marcus Mariota was about to have a child at the time when he got sent home. I'm not for certain, but I think I saw something like that.
For what? He didn't win nothing, man.
Right.
Now Quinn got a good point. He do take a lot of that, but he the quarterback though.
Yeah,
So
exactly. I was just gonna say, who else supposed to take it, bro?
yeah.
Like, it don't matter. Y'all know the game, bro. If they win it, they would have said it was all Derek Carr.
Yep.
It's on Derek Carr. That's the game, bro.
And Derek Carr does show that passion in press conferences. We've seen him broke down in tears. You know what I mean? We've seen him upset, all this other stuff. But at the end of the day, man, he is what he is at this point in his career, man. But I think he will get another opportunity somewhere. I don't know where. Yeah, everybody's saying that, but I mean, I know Colts fans wouldn't subscribe to that really because I mean they've gone through so many retreads now since Peyton Manning and Andrew Luck. You know, you got Phillip Rivers retread.
Matt Ryan.
Yeah, Matt Ryan retread.
Carson Wentz
retread.
But is there a quarterback in the draft that you consider a franchise guy? I mean, we definitely gonna tap into the draft in about a month or so, but is there a quarterback right now that just jumps off the page like if we get this guy, we'll be cool?
Bryce Young is my QB1. As far as this draft class goes, but I know people are concerned about his size. You know, he's kind of short and whatnot. But there is the next draft class after that. You know, you got Caleb Williams, and then there's another quarterback, man. Oh yeah, Drake May from North Carolina. So those are the 2 leading guys for the year afterwards. So like the Colts can really address their offensive line or address the trenches in general, and then try to get one of those guys afterwards. They could do that. So
Jess would be an interesting, but like you said, can he handle that? You know what I'm saying? So
Commanders, there's plenty of teams out there for him to get out.
left hand up.
Okay, so potentially you got Lamar, Jimmy G, Brady, Derek Carr, and potentially Kyler Murray too, right? He can't get cut.
No.
Right. They just gave him a contract.
How would you rank those?
Okay, run back that list one more time.
Carr, Brady, Lamar. We gonna eliminate Lamar because he's number 1.
Yeah, I think Lawrence
Jimmy G.
Right.
And who else? Who else you think is Matt Ryan? No, but okay. So Carr, Jimmy G, and Tom Brady.
And Ryan Tannehill probably too, right?
And Ryan Tannehill probably.
Yeah, I'll say Brady, Jimmy G, Carr, Tannehill. That's how I rank it.
It depends on what team, man.
Like, yeah, it does. It depends on where you at. Too.
And Jimmy G got to be on the team that has like a top 5 running game or not. They're not gonna be able to. No, if they don't have that type of team, those type of quarterbacks they're not gonna be plus 500 turnover ratio.
Yeah, they got a defense too.
Yeah, like they have to have that. Brady, if he go to a situation like the Raiders where he
Kirk
can
Cousins
just
too?
drop it out to Renford and Devontae Adams and Waller like that, he can still be decent. He do look old, but I would bet on him being cool. Carr, he got to go to a team with a lot of weapons too, and he need a coach that's like a real good coach. He gonna be able to do something with. He can't have like a young coach. I don't think. Nah,
they wouldn't.
I'm cool.
They wouldn't top anybody in that list. Kirk Cousins is I'd probably slide him in at third though after Jimmy G.
Oh
Right.
no. I'll take. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Let me see, man. I said Brady,
How old is
Jimmy
Carr?
G.
Is he 30?
Yeah, he's third. I think Kirk Cousins third on there too.
No, I'm saying how old is he? Derek Carr. He's like 28, right? 29?
Either 29 or 30.
Oh, okay. So he's still kind of young. I mean, he got the age on him.
Yeah, he's 31.
Oh man.
Yeah. A little bit older.
Hey, chill, bro.
I mean, he still got a little bit left. He got a little bit left.
No. I'm saying that if you trying to get a franchise and you trying to build for years down the road, you wouldn't want nobody 31.
No, he's not a franchise quarterback. That's dumb. He's like
so he a bridge. So how long do you need your bridge to be?
I think with these upcoming draft classes, you at least need them for like 2 years. Next year and the year after. So 2 years.
So at least 2 years?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I just hold him till Deion's son come out.
Yeah, Shador.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how the quarterbacks. I ain't looked at a college quarterback in so long because we ain't needed one. We got another 15 years before we need to look at a college quarterback. I don't know. The market, dang. As we start naming these names, the market do kind of get kind of crazy, though.
Kirk Cousins, we know will get the biggest contract out of all them, though.
Kirk Cousins always get to that bag. I need to holler at Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, Quinn, the way this league set up, the quarterback prime is a little longer this time.
Yeah, Carr still got time. I just don't think.
Yeah, he still got time. He still got 3 to 4 top years in him.
I like Carr in Baltimore.
You got to think about the weather, though, Boogie.
You got to change the offense, too. Like, are you either the new offense coordinator?
Yes, you got to.
Offense anyway, Chuck. That offense is catered for Lamar.
Yeah, you have to change the entire offense.
Or you mean that offense is catered to the running backs and tight ends? But,
Same thing, but okay. You're going to have to change the offense anyway.
Yeah.
You have to change the offense.
Hey, man, we're going to see, man. They get in the playoffs this year. He either go one and done or he might go on a run. You never know. Jefferson,
Chuck,
like I just said, is probably the MVP, most valuable player this year, for real.
Chuck, you said Baltimore's running backs and tight ends. That sounds like a Tom Brady offense right there.
Well, Tom Brady does use the wide receivers. I mean, mainly in the slot, though, because, like, you remember throughout Brady's career, he used Edelman in the slot quite a bit. He used Wes Welker in the slot quite a bit. And, he had that big weapon in Randy Moss. But that's the only
shout out to Kylie, Frozen Kylie. Baker Mayfield.
I mean, he may stick around in LA. Sean McVay might keep him around. I'm not saying he'll start. I'm not saying he'll start, but I think Sean McVay may keep him around.
Yeah. I think a glorified backup.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
And Brady threw to the slot, the tight ends and the running backs in New England because that was the system. You see, he went to Tampa Bay and threw to Mike Evans.
Right. If Tom Brady leave, do they blow that up?
Shit, it's up there now.
Yeah, I'm about to say that team's about done, man. That team got old now.
Window closed regardless this year.
Right. This the last ride. This the last ride for Tampa, man.
Hey, Arizona, if y'all want to blow that thing up, man, I know a good spot for DeAndre Hopkins. If I know a guy.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind D-Hop, man.
I know a guy, dog.
Man, I don't want no D-Hop. Man, y'all crazy. y'all want to pay D-Hop but didn't want to pay Tyreek. Y'all crazy, man.
I wanted Tyreek here. Who's
Bruh.
y'all? I wanted Tyreek here. What are you talking about? Talking about
Boogie
y'all.
Boogie still think that we let.
Chuck, I'm sorry, Chuck. I wasn't talking about you. I said y'all. My bad. Country.
You really think that we let? You think we let Tyreek go, and it wasn't Tyreek decision?
Why would we pay? What's DeAndre Hopkins' contract looking like?
This is what I'm saying. Tyreek was gonna leave to go to Miami anyway. that was a decision.
Dog, that's 70. When they say 75 million guaranteed, I mean it was a wrap.
It was a wrap. You gonna need a wide receiver though, Kylie. You only got how many wide receivers you got under contract for next year? Tony, Sky, and MVS.
Yeah, but they can move.
Now, do you feel comfortable with that?
But they can move on from MVS after this year if they want to.
Right. So now you only got 2 wide receivers signed. You got Justin Ross.
He's a lottery ticket.
You got Justin Ross that everybody loves. You got Tony. You got Sky.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, DeAndre Hopkins cap hit in 23 is $30 million. Y'all want that?
Oh, so anyway, next question.
Wait a minute. What's going on here? What's going on?
Wait a minute, dog. Wait a minute. Okay. Boogie, you win that argument.
Boogie,
he said a number I didn't think he was gonna say.
Hold on. 19 million base salary, cap hit is 30 million. Yeah, 22 and cash.
Oh no.
Oh
no.
Yeah, Country heard that cap hit was like, okay, next.
Oh, no.
Because I mean, I know he'll be turning 31 next year.
No.
He still got some game left, but I mean, he would just be a luxury, but I don't know about taking on that, bro.
I got steroids, man. Shit, I ain't gonna lie to you. Everything's suspect once you get caught, man.
That is facts.
So
listen, I saw Mike Evans, man. Listen, Mike Evans is soft, man. I don't want him here. He's too soft. He's soft, bro. I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Look,
we take Mike Evans, man.
Mike Evans got the numbers, dog.
Kick him out.
Dude, Mike Evans is a one-trick pony, bro. He's a go route. He's a go router bust. That's basically what he is, bro. He a go router bust, man. I don't know what
that contract look like for Mike Evans, but I definitely would take Mike Evans.
Or if the play breakdown, that's it. That's all he is, bro.
That's what we need.
But he's too soft for me. We can get somebody better than that, man.
You want Clowney?
Is 23
Why do you want Clowney, Kev?
Oh yeah.
Damn, people still want Jadeveon Clowney here.
What?
Clowney?
Oh my god.
What year? What? Madden 2000? What? Come on, man.
I will say this about Clowney. He's one of the best run stuff and defense and ends in the league, but
yes, but we don't be complaining about the same thing we complain about now.
Right.
You don't get enough sacks. I'd rather re-sign Dunlap than go after Clowney.
So straight up. But
anyway,
he
been living off that one tackle in college in his name for like 15 years.
Facts. But anyway, man, let's go on and get to the matchup, man.
We have to.
I mean, we had to. We could. It's probably not gonna take long anyway. Okay, so like,
no, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. He's not.
Anyway, Jerry Rosberg, he's a special teams coach. He's taking over as the interim coach for Denver. His first day, he addressed the tight ends. You know, he got them in the room, addressed the tight end room, and then he took an active role in his typical special teams meeting and whatnot. So that was the first day for him. I know Denver was trying to get their defensive coordinator to take over the interim head coaching job at first. But Coach Ivero declined it. He said, "I want to stick to the defensive side of the ball at this time." So I guess he knew that he wasn't quite ready to handle that responsibility, or he knows himself that it's currently a mess right now.
He said, "This boat's sinking, man. I ain't gonna hop on the wheel." I hear that.
He's like, look, man, you ain't about to blame me just because I'm a brother. I know how y'all do these black coaches.
Go for 2 games, man.
Right. I know y'all do these black coaches. I'm good. So so yeah, that's what's currently going on in Denver right now. Russell Westbrook, he's gonna continue to be the starter.
Russell Westbrook is on the bench.
He on the bench too? Oh. I was about to say, come on now. I'm making it too easy for it.
Boogie crazy, man. Anyway.
Hey, we forgot about Jeff Saturday. Where you think he should
ESPN back there. Or you hop on Kingdom Cast. That's where he need to be at us.
We can hire him.
Man.
We doing good, man. We got crazy stuff in the chat. Okay.
Right. Yeah, Country, can you help me get the other one?
Yeah.
Never mind, I got it.
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, man. Anyway, anyway,
love in the city, huh?
Right. So like,
only thing we got to do, bro, is
hold on.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hold on. Let me land the plane real quick. All right. So in the last matchup, we was able to get pressure at 4. I think we set Russell Wilson like 6 or 7 times, when I'm mistaken, in that last matchup. And then on top of that, the offense got to a hot start, 27-0 before, Patrick Mahomes decided to just play around with the lead and whatnot, throwing 3 picks. But I think more of that is credit to Josie Jewell. I mentioned it on the post game afterwards. Josie Jewell, he actually studied the film. He did his film work, and he knew how Patrick likes to manipulate the defense or whatnot. So he had himself a ball game last time. But I think this time around, I expect Patrick to not play around this time if we do get out to another fast start. But I think in this matchup, I feel like Denver is going to come out a little more motivated just because they are playing for a different coach. But at the end of the day, man, the talent's just going to overcome itself. And I think the Chiefs should win this by 3 possessions at least. So, all right, Patrick, you go ahead, man.
Basically, you cut out the turnovers. It's an easy win. You know what I'm saying? So I think Denver going to have some fight, but I think a lot of people in that locker room might be ready to go home. They might be Cancun on 3.
Yeah, for sure.
So no turnovers and no injuries. That's all. But if the defense shows up the way they showed up versus Seattle, and I think they should be again motivated to show up that way, then it's gonna be a hell of a game for us. A one-sided game, but a hell of a game. So we want to see consistency. We want to build on last week's effort. I want that same fire from the defense all the way around, from the secondary to the rookies. If the rookies show up again like they showed up last week, bro, we gonna be a hard out. Period. So let's keep building on this. Let's keep it rolling. I think Pat personally want to go after that yardage record. So I think he's 521 yards away. So if he can get 350 and then finish it off with another 3 versus LA, I think,
or Vegas.
Reginald boiled it down. Exactly. Just tackle.
Shout out to Al Davis, I guess. If you take out the win.
No, we ain't shouting out.
I know.
Rest in peace, Al.
Go ahead, bud.
I think like you said, I think defense is gonna have a big week again this week, man. I think they gonna set the tone early. I think offense not struggle, but we know Denver got a nice defense. I'm with you, Chuck. I'm thinking 3 scores. I don't think this game is close like that last game. They just got rid of their coach. They overmatched. I think we get them, man. 20-10, I'm cool with that.
Man, Quinn living a life, boy.
Damn,
Quinn. Shit.
No.
Way to rub it in, man.
Sure, right. Sure. I could use a trip to Hawaii right
I know. Throw me in the trunk, man. Kylie,
Hey,
please don't. Kylie, no.
I think Kylie might have a point.
Yeah, Kylie got a point. I'm sorry, Kylie got a
because
point.
Andy Reid mentioned him by name this week. Andy Reid mentioned him by name, so he gonna get at least 2.
We taking shots every time Sky Moore get a catch. Kylie, please respond. We ain't gonna drink too much. Where you
It's
at?
wasting liquor, right?
We ain't gonna Come on, man. Don't get your hopes up. We want Sky Moore, but y'all know how this go, man. Just wait till St. Joe next year. I lost all faith in that 5 or 6 catch game consecutive with him. We ain't getting nothing like that, man.
It seemed like a next year thing with Sky, man, but honestly, this is the time, bro. This really is the time to get him involved, man. Like you wasted your talent, so you wasted his talent so far, man. Like you guys saw last week how he shook 2 defenders when he got the ball. Like that should earn him enough touches right then and there, man. Have you seen any of these other receivers do that in that group this year?
I just don't.
I'm excited about the
besides
potential.
Tony,
Yeah.
but he's a late addition.
I'm excited about the potential to see Sky, Tony, Mecole, Juju all on the field at the same time. I'm excited to see that. Let's see how that looks.
Wishful thinking. I hope. Cut you. I hope you right so bad.
Yeah, because they've been cutting down MVS snaps. Justin Watson, you have to either get it together.
If they do that this week, bro, that's what's gonna kill me. Please don't let that happen. Like if you're not gonna play Scott Moore, cool, but don't let Justin Watson have more snaps than everybody on the team, man. Come on, more targets than anybody on the team. Come on, man. Please don't do that.
Yeah, I'll make sure to tap into the franchise after we get off here. I'll make sure to watch that.
Yeah, definitely got to watch the franchise. Is amazing. They do a good job on that.
But did you see the clip of Patrick Mahomes though when he dove for the pylon score?
I touched that bitch.
I touched that bitch.
It's rarely you get that Texas out of Pat Mahomes, but that was all East Texas right there, bro.
Boy, that could go so many ways.
Oh, Boogie, you want to see that again?
You know what? Never mind.
Yeah, both of them.
He shouldn't be inactive, but he don't need 50 snaps.
Okay, all right, Quinn, I'll take that.
Shout out to Quinn for that.
Because Garrett Dieter didn't get these many snaps.
Not at all. And he's better than Dieter, man. But it's just
he's way better than Dieter.
We got better receivers than him, bro. Like,
yep. And can we take a moment to shout out Mitch Holtis, man? That dude is incredible, dog.
He's a machine, bro.
He was the drum leader last game, and right after he did that, he called the game from that spot, like the first series, bro. That dude is a machine, man. He is a machine, dog. That dude is a legend, bro.
Real goat.
You can tell it was cold too by the way he was talking. He was going like hella fast. He was like, nah,
yeah.
Get back in the studio. Hurry up and call a timeout.
Right.
It was fun to watch. I was actually in the car when the game started. It was fun to listen to. But yeah, Mitch is a beast, man. He don't get the respect. Do he get the respect around the league that he deserves as a play caller?
As a commentator, I mean, it's probably not like out there, but I'm sure like behind closed doors, he probably gets a lot of respect. You know what I mean? It's just not as public, you know. But I think he gets his respect as one of the best radio play-by-play commentators in the league. So
he got to, right? Because I prefer Mitch Holtis over highlight when people like edit highlight videos. Mm-hmm. I prefer to hear his call over some of the, you know, because you get them boring calls.
I would want him. I would want him on every highlight in regards to the Chiefs, honestly. So
why y'all keep going for Hefe, man?
Hefe, come on, Hefe, man. Hefe made a bet. Hefe made a bet and didn't honor his bet and deleted his account, man. I hope he.
That's why he's not here.
I hope that ain't it, man.
He deleted the whole account. How much was it?
Come on, Hefe. I hope that ain't it, man. Say it ain't so, man.
Tragic.
Oh boy.
Okay. Hey, we gotta play him first.
So hold on. So are y'all rooting for the Bengals? Right? Y'all are.
I mean, obviously, we obviously want that number one seed, right? So they got to win.
Hey, what happens if they tie? We get the number one seed, right?
I didn't look at that scenario.
And they both lose. No, obviously you probably want the Bengals to win so we can get that number one seed.
Mm-hmm. And you know, I don't want to address something real quick because Bills fans they got upset because some
What got
Chiefs
into
fans.
them this week?
What's up?
I said, what got into them this week? They was upset.
Because dog, they didn't like the fact that we supposedly teaming up with Bengals fans, which is not true. We're not teaming up with Bengals fans. Let's get that out the way. We just think the Bengals are a better team right now. Like, and the matchup says everything. Like, for example, Josh Allen has struggled to get zone defenses this year, and the Bengals run a lot of that in their defense. So that's an advantage right there. And on top of that, the Bengals are a more balanced football team. They run the ball better, and Joe Burrow's a much more accurate quarterback than Josh Allen.
Why would we ever team up with the Bengals?
Right. So Bengals fans got in their little panties like, oh man, you get your little power pounds out for the Bengals just because y'all couldn't take care of business yourselves, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, no, that's not it, bro.
Buffalo
And they
might
mad
beat
that
the
Josh
Bengals,
Allen
though.
played himself out. They mad that Josh Allen tricked himself out the MVP. That was his fault.
Yeah, I think that's what it is.
I wouldn't be surprised if Buffalo win, though, man. I really would.
Me either.
Like
Buffalo know how to win them.
Bengals got a better team on paper, but I'm gonna keep saying Josh Allen different, bro. I know everybody say Joe Burrow's different, but Josh Allen different, man. Like I could see him winning that game.
Daddy.
And they know how to win them ugly, close, skin of their teeth games too.
Well, I mean, I know that's all the way true because, like, you know, they got in a little battle with Minnesota. They couldn't pull that one off. And then it was another game which they gave away, like Miami, that Miami game earlier this year. Not the one Nicole, but the one that was in Miami. They choked in that game, you know, not using the run game to their advantage.
But I mean, they was clutch against Baltimore, right?
Yeah, they were. They came back on them.
Yeah, so I mean, they didn't have some comebacks too. Buffalo didn't. Buffalo, they got a good team, man. They clutch.
I'm sorry, man. Joe's tripping today, bro.
Kareem is stupid, man.
What? Y'all showing out in the comments today, bro.
Yeah, y'all wild in the comments tonight. But that's gonna be a good game, man. It's gonna go down to the wire. But I think the Bengals just got a little more in this matchup. So
I tell you what, if the Bengals win, we'll be right back here talking about that number one seed.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Be mad at yourself.
Be mad at yourself. We are the hump.
The Arrowhead Invitational is back in Kansas City. That's what we'll say if the Bengals hold on. So
be mad at yourself.
But anyway, man, let's go ahead and close the show, man. Let's go and get up out of here, man. Before we do that, let's go and get our predictions out the way. Offense, defense, scores, whatnot.
Comfortable victory, no turnovers, no injuries. We own the Las Vegas.
So you ain't got no standout players?
Okay. I'm gonna go with the rookies again. I'm gonna go with the rookies again. I'm gonna go with McDuffie and let's do 100 yards for Pacheco this week.
I like it.
Let me stop. Let's not do that.
Oh.
Let's do over 50 yards for Sky Moore this week.
Ooh,
let's be
okay.
Dangerous.
All right.
4 targets, over 50 yards. How about that?
Why is he trying to play with me, man?
I love you, man.
Let's put Travis.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 27-10 Chiefs. I got offense. I'm gonna go. I think Juju will have a good game this week. him versus Surtain. That should be pretty cool when they've had him on them. So I think we'll mix it up, try to get him open. Defense, I'm going with Snead. I'm hoping that they got Snead on Judy, trailing him this game. Remember, we was just talking about him trailing. I think this would be a good game for him to trail somebody again. And yeah, I got us winning it, man. Bro, I'm tired, bro. I'm tired of fighting that fight, man. I want to, man, but come on, man.
Yeah, man. For me, man, we should win this game by 20 points, man. I got 34-14, man. Patrick Mahomes will continue to add to his MVP campaign. He should throw at least 3 touchdowns in this one, like he did last time. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Pacheco. I think it's been a minute since Pacheco found the end zone. I think he crashed the end zone this week. Like I mentioned before, you can run on this Denver defense. You catch out the backfield against the Denver defense, and like just a little side note here, Pacheco, he showed last week that he can catch out the backfield too. Like that's not his primary duty, but he did his thing when he did catch a pass out the backfield. So I got Pacheco. Yeah, so I got Pacheco having a solid game. Defensively, oh shoot, man. Let's go ahead and go with Willie Gay, man.
Again, back to back. Okay.
Yeah, Willie Gay. So yeah, Willie Gay, I expect him to be flying over the field. He's gonna make some big plays in this one. He'll probably be second in tackles behind Nick Bolton because I think Nick Bolton's gonna be racking up all the tackles again, like he's been doing all season long. So yeah, man, those are my guys for this game. We should have no issues in this one. Man, forget that Colts game. But anyway, let's go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. Give a shout out to our friends again at Homage. Right now, they got 20% off NFL apparel till midnight. So yeah, check that out if you're trying to cop some for more NFL gear before the playoffs begin. Still got the Star collection going on with your pullovers and your jackets. You still got the logo collection going on with the shirts and the hoodies. I got one of those. It's the Victory Monday joint. I will be wearing that after we beat Denver. So, and then also we got the new drop from Homage, the Grateful Dead series, where the Grateful Dead characters combined with the NFL teams. Just to pretty much match up to close to the real logos and stuff. So yeah, check those out. Pay homage while you do so.
Right.
And you got Boogie with the Patrick Mahomes t-shirt. So yeah. All right. So anything else we need to tap in before we get up out of here?
Go ahead, say it.
Put Travis Kelce on 10 yards.
Travis Kelce for 10 yards. There we go. It's gonna happen.
Those odds are pretty high.
It's gonna happen.
It's a pretty high probability. So let's add another 0 to that. Let's go for 100. How about that?
Let's go for 100.
I'll take that.
Let's go for another 100.
Yeah.
Reggie said about a hoodie, man.
So
I
with that,
would really get 56 points.
Oh, 56 points.
And keep 56. And
okay, that's enough. That's enough.
he said,
Jesus Christ.
Lenny said a 50 burger.
Or then.
Okay.
Lenny said a 50 burger. All right, so with that being said, I thank everybody for tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, share on our social media platforms. Till the next episode.
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year! Because my football changed, and I don't know why it's not Chiefs Day.
Chiefs your favorite team.
And it's always not Chiefs Day, duh.
But anyway, like Boogie and Country mentioned, I was about to get to New Year's shout outs too. Happy New Year's to everybody, man. I want to thank everybody who has supported the podcast. Boogie posted the other day about how far we came, man. When he posted, we only had 14 subscribers at the time. That was like 2 years ago, and now we're just a smidge over 440 subscribers. So, I want to thank y'all for rocking with us, and we're about to reach the 2,000 followers mark on Twitter. So that's pretty big. And I know the IG page is going up some too. I think we about to reach 200 followers on that. So yeah, man.
We over two.
Oh, we over the 2?
Yeah.
All right, cool. So yeah, it's on the 300 for that one. So yeah, man. Thank everybody. But yeah, so yeah, thank you guys for supporting us throughout this journey, and it's gonna get better and better, man. You know what I mean? More things to come. You know what I mean? And like this format that we got going on here, I mean, it's a nice format, but you know that's gonna switch up too. You know what I mean? So we're gonna try to make things a little more presentable with the pod as well. You know, when y'all watch it. So just keep rocking with us, man. We got some special things coming our way.
Hey yo, I want to say rest in peace to my cousin Lizzie, who passed away last night.
Oh wow.
I want to send love and prayers and my condolences and hugs and kisses to my cousin David, my cousin Ashley, Darius, that whole family, the Morris family, the Parker family. I love y'all, man, and stay strong, bro. Just stay strong. So
sorry to hear about that, Brody.
Yeah. We'll see y'all after that W.
What you got, Bug? You got anything?
No, man. Happy New Year's, man. Let's start the year
Happy
off
New
right.
Year.
Happy New Podcast.
Till the next episode, y'all. We out. It's on the
Peace.
2023.
Bye, Travis Kelsey's.